Hello fellow maulers, this is Ron Strange and More, back with another video here. Just thought I'd show you guys this HO scale switching layout that I built here. Just a makeshift little layout just to run and display some trains on for right now. Yep, like I said, it's just a little switching layout. I got it sit on a folding table. It's actually a folding table from Walmart there, just a little table, piece of plywood, and I had to add these ends on it because it's a switching layout. I had to make it a little longer. One there, and then I've got one down here, and then of course I've got the my runaround track here. You got to have that, or you really don't have a switching layout really. But yeah, this is kind of turned out pretty good. It's a neat little layout. It works good. Got a crossover there with a couple spur tracks going in there. Little Taco standard electric company thing there. I thought it looked kind of neat. Just kind of using it for gondolas or box cars or something. Got a little Taco Speedy Andrews repair shop there. I don't know who made those little cars, but they're really detailed. They're kind of neat. But yeah, I mean, this turned out pretty good just for throwing it together, you know. That right there is actually a lifelike, I think a Proto 2000. It's got Tsunami 1 sound in it. Sounds pretty good. Runs perfect. That's a great engine too. Good running engine. And then I just got this one here. That thing is awesome. That is a Broadway Limited brand new Paragon 4. Of course, sound DCC locomotive. Pretty detailed. That thing, it's awesome. Sounds like a real Southern. I need another DCC system though, because I'm using this Bachman Easy Command thing here right now, and you can't work like all the functions like the crew talk and all that kind of neat stuff that's made in it. I actually have this Easy Command walk around companion thing hooked up too, which, I mean, I'm sorry, but these Easy Command systems are kind of garbage. I mean, they work, but they're, you know, they're more for like kids. I think that's, you know, getting into like DCC, but I mean, it works for now, you know, it is what it is. I'll get an NC or preferably an MRC Prodigy. But got that little Southern Bay window behind it, Broadway Limited there. That's a Walters. It's a good looking caboose. Trying to make a coal train here too, an NS Southern type coal train. That's a model power hopper I just weathered and dull coated. Turned out pretty good. But yeah, I've got a pretty good HO collection here. These here are actually from the railroad, I was told. They're Bachman Silver Series cars, metal wheels and all. They're good cars. That one's the Piedmont division. 0 injuries today, it says. And that one's the Virginia division. 00. 00 injuries, 2011. Same road numbers, but good looking cars though. And then I've got some more coal hoppers over there on the shelf here. We got a pretty good little HO collection started back so far here. But I just got a pretty nice looking locomotive actually the other day. Got this Cato here. Somebody really detailed and weathered it and everything. I mean, they did just an excellent job. It's a Cato. It's got the decoder in it. It's really detailed. I want to put sound in it though, like Tsunami 2 sound. I installed that red air hose on the front and painted all the yellow, which I got to weather a little. It's a little too bright, but it's a good looking engine. There's an eighth in there behind it. I'm going to work on that one and detail it all up and everything. That's my little desk, my work area, antique desk that I found. And if you notice, I've got a whole ton of railroad memorabilia here. I actually had a gentleman from that works for Norfolk Southern. He traded me a whole bunch of old railroad memorabilia, so it's kind of cool. I mean, look at some of the stuff he traded me here. Like, I've got all these patches. Got a lock. It's actually a tape measure. I don't even know what it says. Altoona, PA, Juanita Locomotive Shop. That's pretty cool. It's all kinds of stuff this guy traded me. I got these Southern Safe Worker things, and I ain't even had the numbers pulled off of them yet. So that's pretty neat. Got that patch, which I didn't even know Southern had a Crescent division. That's pretty neat. And I thought this right here was kind of cool. I got from him. Coal, black gold, NS Pocahontas division. And believe it or not, it's actually got coal, real coal in that bag. That's funny. That little thing, little lanyard thing or something, I don't know, it's kind of neat. And then I got that vintage Southern Fire Prevention and Protection Rule book. That's pretty awesome. Somebody wrote on the front of it there. Pretty neat. We got a lot of Southern Railway stuff. All these buttons and pins I got. Columbus Safety Picnic 1986. That's pretty neat. Southern Railway Police Department patch. And I think that that's actually a Southern Civic Rotary snowplow. 207, 209. That's cool. I went to the Niobrara, Tennessee train show and set up and sold a few things, and I ended up getting this picture up here too. Boy, that is an awesome picture. Look at that. Passing out Niobrara, Tennessee depot. That's the oldest depot in Tennessee. I've got a video of it, I think, on my channel if you guys want to go back and watch it. Yeah, it's an awesome picture. Yeah, he traded me a lot of railroad memorabilia. I got this from an ex-CSX L&N employee from back in the day. I thought that was awesome. It needs to go in a frame. Look at that. That is so cool. A freight receipt. Louisville National Railroad Company. I think that says beans, tomatoes, and maybe potatoes. I don't know, but there's a consigner from Knoxville. I can't make out all that, but that's just too cool. And then I think this could be a waybill or something never filled out. Louisville National Railroad Company. It's pretty neat. But yeah, I got some neat stuff I got from some railroad guys that I know. Got some things down here. Check out that little Southern knife I got there. That was cool. And then I got this thing. Man, Norfolk Southern must have just made all kinds of little trinkets and things they would give to their employees. I mean, they had to spend out a lot of money for this stuff. I mean, seriously. Look at that. Human Resources, Norfolk Southern. It's a level, of course. But if you notice, it's also a drill. That's pretty neat. It's got drill bits in there and in there. Takes batteries, but it's insane. Pretty cool. Yep, I've even got Southern Railway pencils. Look at that. I don't know if you see that, but Southern Railway gives you green light to innovations. It's pretty neat. Norfolk Southern ink pens, a flashlight. All this stuff comes from a NS employee. Check out those things. Like torch lights with a clock and everything on there. I don't know what all's on those, but those are kind of neat. But yeah, I've got all kinds of railroad memorabilia here. I got a bunch of hats from him too, and I was told this one here was only given out to the 21st Century Steam locomotive engineers for Tennessee Valley, you know, when they run like the 611 and the 4501 and stuff. I don't know if those are the only people got these hats, but I've got one of them. And then I got that NNS hat there. It's pretty neat though. Got some more memorabilia over here I got from that gentleman. That's actually a Christmas ornament, Norfolk Southern with a crossing and some mountains in the background. Look at that, even a Norfolk Southern Bic lighter. CSX 1990 little calendar. Of course, you gotta have a magazine of Alan McClellan. It's a VNO. One of the best HO layouts ever made, in my opinion. That guy was a genius. I just love anything on the VNO. Especially that Pintrex video they did of his layout. That was just too cool. You guys haven't seen that. That is a really good video on his Virginia and Ohio layout. Got that 611 cup. Pretty much all this stuff I got from that gentleman that I know that works for the railroad. Look at these Southern Railway cups that I got. Never been drank out of. And I've never seen a Southern logo that looks like that. That almost looks like the D10I logo. That zero right there. It's an old coffee cup. Believe it or not, that's not matches either. That's a sewing kit. It's in a matchstick pack. It's pretty neat. Little sewing kit in that with a Southern logo on it. Got a Southern coffee mug there, NS glasses. Yeah, he brought me a little bit of everything. Got these here. That's some kind of little bag. Dearborn Division, Central Division tag. I'm thinking that's who he works for, the Central Division of Norfolk Southern. There's another one of those Southern Railway Safe Worker sticker things. And look at that thing. That thing I thought was really cool. It's a Tennessee Division Southern Railway track profile. It's a big book. Like, if you folded it out, it'd probably take up this whole room. And it shows like the entire division. Biltmore to Knoxville. It's just a whole thing laid out and shows all their signals, everything. There's a little koozie thing for your cold beer or whatever you want to put in it. And yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys all this stuff. It's kind of neat. Look at this. I even got a Southern Railway record. Can't be many of those around. It's got the 4501 on the front there. I don't know what depot that's passing, but man, that is neat. 45 record, collector's edition. I think it's got like train sounds on it and different country top songs or something, I believe. But got these NNS cups, communications and signal department. That's pretty cool. And then I got this little lunch, little tote bag type deal here. Got NS Intermodal written on it there. Yeah, got a pretty good railroad memorabilia collection. There's my little Lionel layout there I showed you guys in the last video. My Chicago FM Trainmaster. It's a nice engine. Got my granddaughter a little train set at the Night of the Tennessee Train Show. Little Lionel dinosaur train set. So she ought to enjoy that when she gets older. We got a lot of train sets here and we'll be showing off here soon. Conrail, got the NNS, CP Rail and the Gold Coast Limited underneath that. And that's a BNSF-9 with smoke and rail sounds, all that stuff. UPS operating station, kind of like the ice station there. Then I even got a bunch of G scale back here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with. I got that stuff on a trade. But yeah, it's pretty much a new Pennsylvanian G scale Buckman train set right there. Anyways, this is my little HO scale switching layout. It runs pretty good. Can't do a whole lot with it right now though, because I got it full of cars. But I will turn it on here and let you guys hear the locomotives and everything. Let you hear that. You Broadway Limited. Their systems are alright, I guess. They're just not, you know, an NC or, you know, you can't, there's a lot you can't do with those. I mean, they're cool if you just want to run like a DCC engine, but other than that, nah. They work pretty good for this little switching layout right now, though. Yeah, I glued all those people on that station there. It looks kind of cool. Put a light in it. Yeah, you can hear the engine sitting there idling. That is a good engine. It's a Proto 2000, and I'm pretty sure it's got Tsunami 1 sound in it. Or you know what, I could be wrong. That might have QSI sound in it. It's a fairly older one, but boy, it sure does run and sound good. Let's see here. I think I've got that on number 2, I believe. And then you got to press function. And then all these buttons here act as your sounds. But see, you only get 10 of them. So it's just, you know, you can't work everything on the locomotive. That's the only bad part about these easy command systems. Anyways, turn the light on here. Here's the bell on that Alco. It doesn't sound too bad for being an old sound system. Here's the whistle. Pretty cool. Okay, now let me see. Number 3, I think here is the Southern. See if it'll start up here. There we go. Yep, that's literally a brand new. I haven't even ran it, but maybe one time. Broadway Limited Paragon 4 SD40. Look at those lights inside that thing. It's even got cab interior in it. See all the controls and all in there? It's crazy. Broadway Limited, man, they're doing really good with their stuff now. Firecracker antennas on top. It's got the rear brake wheel like was on the early SD40s. It's not a 2, that's just a first generation SD40. Pretty awesome. Got AGS under the number there. Boy, what a great engine. I want to get a new DCC system so I can hear all the sounds and stuff that it's, you know, got in it. It's got that Rolling Thunder, you know, the deal where you could buy a Broadway subwoofer and use that, but nah, I'm not really into all that. It's even got a Keep Alive in it. Well, Broadway Limited don't call it a Keep Alive. It's called something else. I don't know, but it works really good over dirty tracker switches. That thing will never stall out. I can pick it up right now and it'll still have power. It's pretty funny. It's a good looking engine though. So you can't even turn the volume up or anything like that either with this Bachmann system. See, I think number 7 on this system turns the class lights on too. Yeah, there we go. And I think with another DCC system I can change colors on those class lights. It's got new cables, uncoupling lever. Pretty detailed locomotive. I'll let you hear the whistle on it. Sounds like a Southern. Not too bad. Can't do much switching here because I got too many cars on here, but See, when the locomotive stops, about weight limited, you got it fixed where the cab light will come on. It's pretty cool. And when you get it actually moving its cut speed, the light will go out. It's pretty neat. Yeah, see that? It's pretty cool. Anyways, I just thought I'd give you guys a look at my HO scale switching layout here and some of my railroad memorabilia that I've got. I get these cars cleared off here a little bit and stuff. I'll do a little operating session and show you guys how it works and all and everything. But anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Send me all your comments because I answer every one of them. I enjoy reading your comments. But send me your comments. Let me know what you think about this little switching layout here. So this proves you can set up a layout in a small space. I mean, if you ain't got no room, so all you gotta do is set you up a switching layout. Or do a little double line L layout on a tiny little board. But if you ain't got a lot of space, there's always room for a small train layout. So you'll never think you ain't got enough room because you can build it some way or another. I seem to always manage. It's kind of funny. But anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. This is Ron's Trains and More, out.